Hi, I'm Sandy Genovese, and welcome to this episode of the Ellison Education video series. You know, when I was teaching, I used to keep track of books that the students have read with book charts. And this is the reason for this die that I'm going to show you. If you look at the table, this is a book border. And if you do it horizontally like this, it's great for a bulletin board to create a border at the whole bottom and at the top of the board. But it also works really great if you want to turn it on its side and turn it into a chart that indicates the books that each student has read. So I've started one, and I'm going to do this onto a bulletin board, and you can see I've started putting the names of the books that each child has read on the stack so that it's labeled on each book. The student's name would go on the bottom of the bulletin board, and then as they read more books, you're going to just keep attaching more books from the bottom. So in this case, I've got a stack of 4 books. This one I've got 5. Here I've got 7, and I thought I'd let you see how it works. I started at the top and I counted down 7, and that's where I did the trimming of the first section. Then I used my marker to go back and add some shading for the label on the book, and I used the die itself but cut out of white in order to trim away the portion that's going to fasten right here. Then out of a different color, I've cut another stack. I'd put adhesive on the back. I don't really need this whole thing. I just need enough to look like it goes under the next book. So you could trim a section of this off, but I'll just lay this down. You're going to start layering what would be the next book, and then I'm going to use a marker to add shading and just continue laying all the books in the stack. Now, once you have the final book placed, and of course I didn't stop to glue it, but you'd have it glued down, then the students will write, or you can write for them, the names of the books they've read, and as they read additional books, I'll show you with this, you would add more books to the underneath, to the section underneath. So this would then be the next book and the next, and so on. You know what? You can motivate students to read with a chart that chronicles all of their reading successes.